Billy's Rose by George R. Sims. Billy's dead and gone to glory. So is Billy's sister Nell. But there's a tale I know about them. As a poet, I'll strive to tell. In that violent, filthy alley long ago, one winter's day, dying quick of want and fever, patient, helpless, Billy lay, while beside him sat his sister in that garret bleak and gloom, chattering with her gentle presence Billy's pathway to the tomb. "You're dying, little brother. You're dying oh so fast. I heard Father say to Mother that he knew you couldn't last. They will put you in a coffin, and you'll wake and be up there, while I'm left alone to suffer in this garret, bleak and bare." "I know it," answered Billy. "Ah, but sister, I don't mind. Gentle Jesus will not beat me. He's not cruel nor unkind. But I can't help from thinking, Nell, how I'd like to take away something, sister, that you gave me, I might look at every day. In the summer, you remember when the missions took us out to that great, green, lovely meadow where we ran and played about. And those red flowers grew, Nell, half as large as Mother's hand. Now I asked that good, kind teacher what she called such flowers as those, and she told me, I remember, that their pretty name was Rose. I've never seen one since now. How I'd like to have but one, just to take and think of you, dear, when I'm up beyond the sun." Not a word said little Nellie, but that night, while Billy slept, on she flung her scanty garment, and down the stairs she crept. Through the silent streets of London she ran, nimble as a fawn, running on and running ever, till the night had changed to dawn. She found the way by asking, and she traced the road to go. But when she reached the famous meadow, it was wrapped in curls of snow. Not a buttercup nor daisy, not a sign of verdant blade showed its head above the surface. So she knelt her down and prayed. With her eyes upcast to heaven, down she sank upon the ground, and she prayed to God to tell her where the roses might be found. "Oh, a rose," she murmured, "dear Jesus, just a rose to take to Bill." And as she prayed, a chariot came thrilling down the hill, and a lady sat there toying with a red rose fair and sweet. And as she passed, she flung it, and it fell at Nellie's feet. Now the poor half-blinded Nellie thought it had fallen from the sky, and she murmured, "Thank you, Jesus," as she clasped the dainty prize. Lo, that night, throughout the alley, did the child so pass away from dirt and sin and misery to where God's children play. Lo, that night a wild, fierce snowstorm burst in fury o'er the land, and at morn they found Nell frozen with the red rose in her hand. Now Billy's dead and gone to glory, and so is Billy's sister Nell. But I'm glad to say this happened in a land where angels dwell, that the children met in heaven after all their earthly woes, and that Nellie kissed her brother and said, "Billy, here's your rose."